Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kirk Meadows here. I'm a comedian. I'm in North Miami, Florida. How's everybody doing today? I told a story last time, and people seem to like the story, so I'm going to tell you all another story. This story is a little different from the other one I told. As a kid, I was lucky enough, like a lot of people, my parents really cared about me, and they did everything to make me happy as a kid. And they told me a story. Well, they told me two stories that was very similar. They told me that Santa Claus was coming. They told me that Santa Claus buys presents for little kids. Santa Claus loves little kids. If you're good, Santa Claus would reward you with gifts. And if you're bad, Santa Claus would give you coal or whatever. But it was very similar to the other story that my parents told me. Story about God. God is coming, and God, if we're good, God has a list also. Just like Santa, he has a list that he checks twice. And God would come, is going to come, and if you're good, God would take you to heaven, and if you're bad, you would go to hell. And my parents told me these two stories at the very same time in my life, and I believed them both with the same intensity. So, I went to school, and, at Christmas time, I get gifts. I go to school and I say, hey, look what Santa brought me. And the kids would go like, Santa didn't bring that to you. Your mother bought that for you. Your parents bought it for you. They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Your parents are lying. They bought the gifts and they tell you that Santa bought it. I go, no. So I went back home and I went to my parents and I said, hey, listen, the kids in school, they're telling me that you bought these. These are not the gifts from Santa. There's no Santa. There's no such thing. Santa Claus is just made up. It's made up. And my parents say, no. They're just Scrooges. They're Scrooges. They don't believe in Santa. They're Scrooges. So I went back to school and I go, you know what? You're a Scrooge. That's what your problem is. You're a Scrooge. How could you not believe in Santa? And then later on, when I found out, my parents told me, like I was 8 or 9, and my parents told me there is no Santa. So now, I go to school, and when I see kids say, hey, there's Santa, I said, hey, there's no Santa. Now they're calling me the Scrooge. But it's amazing how similar the story is in Christendom. People go like, there is a God. If you don't believe there's a God, you're going to hell. You're anti this, you're a critic of the church, you're whatever. And the stories are so similar, and I'm not making any judgment calls. I'm just saying, the stories are so similar. Maybe one with less intensity and more fun because we now know that it's... But it's the same people who we love and trust that told us that Santa was real, that's telling us that God's real. And it's a tradition that's passed down from family to family. Whether you have a chimney or not, whether you're in the cold weather or warm weather, you always feel that Santa's going to come and bring gifts, and you put out milk and cookies for Santa, and it's all a game. So one parallels the other, and then when it comes time down to what's real, it creates that same feeling I had when I was 9 years old and I found out that Santa wasn't real. I go like, why did the people who care about me deceive me like this? I know this is not a Christmas story, but that's amazing. That's a story that I know it's not a Christmas story, but it's just on my mind, and I thought I'll let y'all hear about it. So when you tell your kids that Santa brought you gifts, just tell them it's you. Tell them we bought the gift for you. We love you. This is a season of love, and we love you. There's no Santa. Santa is just a made-up thing. We love you. We care about you. So we sacrificed, and we bought these gifts for you. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with the truth? What's wrong with the truth? Come on. So that's my story today, and I want to thank everybody who came to my YouTube page. Maybe I should have done this earlier before all the people left, but thanks for coming to my YouTube channel. Last week, Wednesday, I had 372. Today, I have 387. So thanks for 1787 minus. Thanks for 15 new subscribers for the week. I really appreciate it. With that rate, I should have 1 million in 2074. I'll be having 1 million. Look out. Look out. 1 million subscribers, 2074. So thanks a lot for coming to my YouTube channel. And thanks for supporting me. If you need support, if you need any support, always just send me a message. Or like if you keep sending me messages, if you keep like making comments and I don't recognize you or something, or if you're subscribed to my channel and I'm not subscribed to yours, please let me know. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to my YouTube channel, and have a wonderful holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Till next Wednesday. See ya.